I didn't even know what it was. I think it was growing mushrooms. It didn't even look like a sock anymore. It was like a hard lump. It was a hard yellow lump.
Hey there, ladies. How y'all doing?
Good.
My name's Jet. I'm coming from Child Protective Services. Sorry to intrude on your evening today, but we'd like to speak to the kids if possible.
Of course.
They're somewhere. Could you bring them down? I can bring them down.
Yep.
If you don't mind, this will be a private conversation between me and the children.
Of course, you can come up and see them.
Okay. So I do have consent to enter and speak to them?
Yes, but let me talk to them first.
Morning, kids. Oh, sorry. Hey, there's going to be a man here this time. He's just going to ask you some questions. He's just going to ask you some questions about how your life is here. Just be honest with his questions. Don't tell him about the cigarettes. And if you say anything bad about us, we're beating you, basically.
Oh, that sounds hot.
Chris? I'll give you chocolates if you answer nicely.
Okay. Okay, Mama.
And we'll let you smoke a cigarette each, okay? After.
Okay. I don't say what's though.
What?
I don't supposed to say what's though.
Okay, I'll give you candy.
Okay.
Just answer nicely to his questions. Say good things about all of us, okay?
Okay.
One cigarette each, or candy, and you get a cigarette, okay?
I appreciate you being so cooperative today.
Of course.
Hey there, how y'all doing?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
Alrighty. My name's Jet. What's y'all's names?
Chris.
Vance, and you're?
Chris.
How old are y'all?
8.
8. I remember when I was 8. That was a lot of fun. If you don't mind here, I'm going to get this chair here. I want to talk to you guys for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
All that done was just making morning.
What have y'all done today? Have y'all been playing?
A lot of cleaning.
A lot of cleaning? Cleaning's no fun. You haven't done any playing today or just cleaning?
We did a little bit of fun on pigskin, but I was only for 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
You got hit pretty bad with the football.
Yeah.
You got hit with a football?
Yeah.
Did somebody throw a football at you, Vance? What happened?
Yeah, our mom, she got mad.
She was mad, especially at Dad.
Was it an accident or did it hurt? What happened?
She said because my grades were bad, that it's what I deserved.
She really did, and she laughed about it too.
Okay, she threw a football at you, Vance? Is that what you're telling me? Where did it hit you?
Kind of everywhere. It was a few times.
Okay. Is there any bruises or any marks you mind showing me there?
Yeah.
I got one here in the side of my foot.
Just 1 second, guys. If y'all have any bruises from Mommy, just let me see those real quick.
There.
Okay. Any more bruises from Mommy?
I got one in my ankle from when she threw a baseball at
She
it.
threw a baseball at you? Hold on 1 second.
She poked me with a fork.
That's the fork one?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Fork stab. And then your ankle, you got hit by a baseball, Chris? Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying? Was that an accident or was that on purpose? She threw it at you?
Yeah, she threw it.
Okay, Chris. See a quick picture. Okay. And that's your mommy threw a baseball at you, is that what you're saying?
She got really mad because of that. Like, Daddy told us to make a small joke saying that your mama smelled like Chewbacca, and she really laughed because it's an old joke they used to tell her.
Yeah.
And she got really mad and threw it and said, "You don't say that like he did."
Yeah. Okay. Can I be honest with you guys? I talked to the principal about some of your behavioral problems, Vance. And it's okay to show out, and have issues. And you're not in trouble, first of all. So I want you to relax. You're not in trouble for what you did at school. Saying words like that is okay, all right? As long as you learn and you grow up, when you're an adult, this type of stuff is unacceptable. But it's okay. Nobody's mad at you. But what did come up when I spoke to the principal is
boys talking to the governor. Guess
Hey,
what
Dad.
I got you?
Is this what's your name, sir? What's going on?
It's Benjamin. I'm Dad. Here you go, boys.
Oh, hell yeah.
Daddy loves you. He's always been there.
We love you too, Dad.
Enjoy.
We love you.
And that's your dad?
Yeah, he's the best.
What's his name?
Daddy Betty.
Benjamin, right?
He's a good boy, son. Hard-working daddy. They kept
When
him from us.
did Daddy come back? Because Daddy wasn't around for too long, right? And Daddy just came
He's
back.
had to fight like hell to get here. Mom
He came
didn't
back
want us
for-
to see him. But
Today,
he
right?
fought
He's just
for
been
it.
here today.
Yeah. He was trying for months, years.
Mm-hmm.
He said he worked construction. He finally got a car. He wanted to come back for us
Yeah.
because he knew we were in danger.
Now I'm glad we're talking about Daddy here, because when I was talking to the principal about some of the behavioral issues, because my job basically is to look out for you two. Okay. Basically, if someone calls and says that maybe there's a problem and maybe you guys don't have everything you need, there's some kids out there that they don't have food, or they don't have clothes, or maybe their mom's going through a hard time, or maybe something happened, and kids like you guys need somebody to trust. Okay, so I don't want you guys to think that I'm going to your principal and just asking for little things you did. Okay, nobody's in trouble, but I ask people who know you. I go around and I talk to them and I make sure you guys are okay. All right.
Yeah.
And what I found out is you were caught with a cigarette at school, Vance,
Yeah.
because you smelled like cigarettes. And Mrs. McLaughlin, she took you aside and she found that cigarette in your pocket, Vance.
Yeah.
Vance, where'd you get that cigarette? What, are you smoking? Because you're an 8-year-old boy. 8-year-old boys don't smoke, Vance. Where'd you get that cigarette? Be honest with me.
I got it from Jimmy at school.
Jimmy. What's his last name?
Robertson.
Now, this Bobby boy that I keep hearing about, is Jimmy his friend? Is Jimmy and Bobby together? What's going on with that?
Bobby's on the soccer team. He kicks me in the shins. I only have one shin guard, and he knows it's the left one, so he kicks my right shin over and over.
So here's what's going on, guys. We're gonna talk this through with Mommy and Daddy. Okay, we're gonna sit down and come to a conclusion, and we're gonna come up with a plan that Mommy and Daddy could follow. Okay, and if they do what's right for us, because our job is to make sure you guys are okay. But as far as these bruises go, that could be trouble. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
That could be big trouble, because we don't want anybody doing anything to you that could hurt you. Okay?
Right.
You understand? If you were me, and I were you, and you saw me and I had bruises all over because Mommy was throwing balls at me, would you be concerned?
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah. That concerns me. And Daddy now your daddy Benjamin, he just showed up today. I mean, it seems like you boys love your daddy, but has Daddy ever done anything has Daddy ever thrown anything at you, or given you cigarettes, or given you drugs or alcohol?
No, but Mom leaves her cigarettes out, and I steal them sometimes.
Vance, thank you for being honest.
She also doesn't like to lock the door when she is at work.
Yeah.
Once many times I've walked in on her naked doing her job.
You said you walked in.
She said she's a model. But I don't know who she's modeling for.
Well, can you tell me about that, Chris?
So like,
What's going on with
I
that?
walked past the bathroom before. She
Yeah.
forgot to lock it. She has a laptop.
Yeah.
And like, she has these toys that she models with. And I get a little confused every time, because it's kind of like, well shit, maybe I want to do modeling one day. Maybe I want to be a football player. But she's always like, you gotta be a football player, not a model.
Boys, is there anything else you need to tell me while I'm here? Because do you guys trust me? Trust that I got your best interest in hand here?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make any big changes. I just want to make sure you two are okay.
No, we trust you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll be back in a little while. Okay, I need to go talk to some people. Nothing crazy's gonna happen. Okay? Because the thing about family,
There's a lesbian in this room, and it's not Chris or Vance.
the thing about family, guys, is that it can be repaired. And the solution isn't just to lock everybody up. Okay?
Exactly.
And that's not what we're gonna do. I promise.
Okay.
I promise we're not gonna lock everybody up and haul them away. Okay?
Okay.
Listen, I promise you.
Okay.
I double promise you that we're not going to take you away from your parents
Why?
and put you in a home. Okay?
Why?
Yeah.
I've already been through that enough.
Okay? Vance, I promise
Okay.
I'm not going to put you in a foster home with 33 dogs and 6 retarded children. Because the rate for having a retarded child in your house, it's like 4 times the monthly rate that you get paid by the state for having a normal one. So hypothetically, if you had 2 retarded kids per bedroom, and you just farmed them and just gave them enough food and water, that's like $1,800 per times 6, and it's like you're doing like Andrew Tate type shit at that point.
Exactly.
It's like better than drop shipping if you're like a foster parent that has like mad retarded kids in wheelchairs.
For real.
But that's not what we're gonna do, guys. I promise.
Okay.
We're not going to jump the gun. We're not going to make any crazy decisions. We're going to talk this through. I promise that you guys are not going to be in some home with a bunch of Puerto Rican kids in like 4 to 5 hours. Promise. Okay? All right. Thank you guys. You guys are real nice gentlemen. Let's shake on it, you know? You guys are good boys. And I see you got some McDonald's to eat, and I'm going to leave y'all to it. And have fun, okay? And all that cleaning you're doing, it seems like you guys have been doing a good job, but see if Mommy will let you play a little today, okay? Get some of that energy out.
Yeah.
All right, sports. All right, sports.
Hi.
That was a nice man.
I think we're gonna live with Dad now.
Easily.
I'd like to speak to the mothers here. Has anyone thrown a football at Vance's head?
No, we were throwing footballs around. Josie
It's
was
just
the
that
football
catching.
coach.
We were trying to teach him to catch.
Okay, so you did that one. Who stabbed Chris in the ankle with a fork? Sylvia did that. Okay. So,
That's not even true.
I didn't do that.
let's give you a felony too. I don't want you to get left out. Who threw a baseball at Chris's head?
There's not even any baseballs in this house.
I'll leave that one undetermined. Benjamin came back today. Why is he burning your child with cigarettes in the face?
The court
There's
of law is supposed to keep him away. We can't defend ourselves against
Maybe if
him.
you would communicate with,
Today's Sunday.
maybe if you guys would communicate with us, but you just seem to let Benjamin right in the house. If he's
We're
a problem,
afraid
why
of
didn't you
him.
know?
We don't know.
You're so afraid you're going to let him go in the house and ash on your son's heads. I look at their heads, there's ash in their heads. And he's going to come in and bring McDonald's, and they love him so much. Nice talk. Nice.
That would work.
Good job, ladies. Jimmy Robertson was attributed for, frankly, I don't buy it. All those bruises on Vance's upper left torso. He's claiming
did
it
that
came
to
from
himself!
Jimmy Robertson. I don't buy
Stop
it.
taking his pills.
Yeah, he won't take his medicine. He's seeing
What pills?
hearing
What medicine?
voices and everything, his Vance pills. Dr. Goldberg prescribed them and he won't take them.
Okay. And your son is scared to admit who is committing the abuse. He's saying Bobby from soccer. Doing
That
the
is
abuse.
Bobby.
The principal
Bobby's
won't do anything
bully.
about it.
That's why we're
talked-
teaching him
we
football.
talked-
so he
Yeah,
can
and I
get
swear
football.
you know the principal, you guys look like fucking twins.
Okay. Sylvia, what's this about? He walked in on Mommy doing sex work on the laptop.
That's how we have the house.
So he walked in and he saw you nude?
We're his mothers. He's seen all of us nude.
We'll see
I just forgot to lock the door.
We'll see y'all tomorrow. Go pack our bags, okay?
God damn it!
You gotta talk to them.
Take my fucking McDonald's away, those little pricks. Lying. They just keep lying about us. No good at coming in. Hey, little fuckers! Gotta pack the bags.
You guys are going to a new home. Filet of fish.
What did you guys say?
That's fucking nasty.
You told the truth.
You said we abuse you?
You told the truth.
Chris, you said someone slapped you in the ankle with a fork?
Fish fillet.
You want it?
No, I can have it. Thanks. You don't want it? You think it's
No.
gross or something?
Dad forgot that I don't like it.
We know that you're trying, okay? We want you to stay with us. And we'll try to work with you more. We'll listen to what you have to say.
I guess it's not so bad here.
It's not.
Don't
We're
make me use a
family.
spray. Don't make me use a spray.
Sylvia, we're getting somewhere here. We're a family. And family is forever. Right?
How comfortable Mama threatening violence like this?
This is spray.
Sounds like he's coming back up. Are you guys gonna tell him he lied?
Come on, guys.
We'll come.
Come on, guys.
I'm glad
We'll
that
do
we
a
got.
cool little down
I'm
part.
glad. I feel like
Child Protective Services.
we really got somewhere today.
CPS.
I'm trusting in you.
Yes. Is that
CPS.
We need to find my cigarettes.
it? Yes. Is that
This isn't your home, frankly, Benjamin. Ask them if you can go up there and find them.
Is my cigarettes up there? Did you guys check in room 1 and my cigarettes up there?
Where?
On the windowsill, maybe?
Yeah, so I had to hide them away from the kids. You left them out in the open.
Well, may I please have them back now? 'Cause I
Sylvia?
wanna have a
You
cigarette.
know where they are.
They are his property, but it is in your house. If we can settle this and just keep moving.
Can I just please get my cigarettes
I
back?
think it's getting them.
Alright, thank you.
Privately.
Speak privately.
No, yeah, I don't want the kids here for this.
I speak privately, right?
Privately.
I speak privately.
No, yeah, I don't want the kids here for this. Yeah, I mean, it's up to, I'm not really the one in charge. It's up to you.
Let me, the kids say they want to speak to me privately, I have to talk to them privately. Everyone sit on the couch, we gotta have a family crisis meeting. You guys want to talk to me? How are you guys doing? I know it's stressful, I know it's hard, but
It's hard.
Let's talk. What's going on?
We lied.
He lied.
Chris,
It's okay if you lie. Just tell me what the truth is. It's okay if both of you lie.
They care, but like they
just
just make
wanted
a lot
to-
of mistakes.
We just wanted to live with Dad.
Yeah.
He came in and told us
But what's
It's
the
either
bullshit
me-
he's gonna do for us?
it's either him or our moms.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's kind of an unfair thing to ask your two boys to make a decision like that.
yeah. And we thought it would be cooler to live with our dad because he's cool.
Yeah. Well, your dad's a felon, so that wasn't ever really going to be an option. If I'm
What
going to
did
be honest.
what did you ever do to get a felon?
He is a fentanyl user, and he publicly urinated in 2013, which technically makes him a sex offender.
Oh,
He had a B&E that got dropped later because he was selling drugs to the person whose house he entered, and he threatened to cut the addict off if he continued pressing charges. Gun charge, 2014. Tech 9 pistol. It was totally mangled.
turn the fucking camera on them, please. 10 seconds. Hey, fucking cameraman, 10 seconds. Stop. Jesus fucking Christ. Just give me some space.
The latter half of 2015 was at a Metro PCS, whole extortion scheme with the manager. Okay. Moving on to 2016, voter fraud. Voter fraud, in fact, later dropped. There's a lot of voter fraud going on in 2016. Moving on, 2017, the terroristic threats to a young lady that he was shacking up with. Actually, you boys shouldn't have to worry about all that. The point is, if you lied about what you said, then that's very important. We're going to need to know that. If you lied about what you said, first of all, I forgive you, but that is important. And you know what? You two boys are very brave for telling me the truth. That's the thing. Okay? I'll never be mad at you. We just need to know what's going on because we care about you all.
You know, fucking I knew it was a reason why we fucking broke up. You tell me I fucking ashed in them? Give me a fucking break, huh?
That's what CPS.
Stop! Just stop! Just fucking stop! I'm sick of the lies. It's so tiresome. I'm so tired of it. Just give me fucking 1 minute of peace. I'm trying to tell you it's our. Forget it. Just fucking. It's like talking to a fucking brick wall.
Dad.
Really? They didn't come from Bobby at school?
No, Bobby only does weed. But Dad came in with a couple of packs and they gave a couple. And Mommy took them away from him each time.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do, boys. We're going to go have a family crisis meeting downstairs, okay? And I'm not going to out you guys for saying this because I know you guys don't want all the drama. Okay? Drama like this at a stressful time, you don't want your parents pointing fingers at you. I want you guys safe and happy, okay? So we're going to go downstairs. Come on. Let's go downstairs.
You see how fucking stressed this shit makes me?
You think we're not stressed? They're about to be taken away from us. You don't even care about them. You don't give a fuck.
He does. He cares. He does care. I see he cares. Right? He got to McDonald's and everything. They really enjoyed it. But Vance is allergic to fish. Chris is on a diet.
Guys, we're doing a family crisis meeting. This is an emergency meeting where the family airs their grievances and we use this information in the court of law. Okay? So if we're looking to make a decision here regarding what some of the boys have said, what you guys have done, now's when all that's going to come up. Okay?
Where do you want me to sit, sir? Just tell me where.
Benjamin, you can sit. You can sit right on the bench. Let's make room for Chris here.
Move.
Chris, you want to have a seat?
You Josie switch. I want to sit next to my boys.
Alright, here's the deal, guys. A lot of stuff has been going around, okay? And it's a very stressful time for everybody. Alright?
Wait.
Hey,
Benjamin.
No! He can't.
Benjamin,
I fucking took it away. I'm sorry.
if you want me to address the points that you've given me for the family crisis meeting, and you're going to sit here and counteract one of the points that you made, that you've never given your son cigarettes, and I see with my own eyes, it's not looking good for you.
Fucking sorry. Sorry about that.
Vance, do not accept cigarettes from him.
Sorry about that. Sorry, son.
Okay. I was given points. I've already covered y'all's points with Benjamin. Can you? That's goddamn cigarette.
You want me to put it out? I'll fucking put it out.
No, I mean, it's not my house, so I don't make the rules. I'm just here doing the meeting, okay? And this is something we have to do. If you want to smoke a cigarette for this, then...
Well, you're fucking coughing like it's a big deal. I don't know if I need to...
Well, I'm not a smoker. I'm not a smoker.
Right next to the kids.
Let him smoke the fucking cigarette.
No.
He's stressing. Let him smoke the cigarette.
You got a fucking problem with me smoking a cigarette? Either of you boys?
They don't know the
They
consequences.
don't got a fucking problem with it. They're fine. They're fine.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Chris's lungs aren't.
Hey,
strong.
let's fucking move on.
Let's move on. Let's
Fucking
get through
move
this.
on.
I've addressed the points you've given me about Benjamin already in a private family crisis meeting. And he's requested that we address publicly the points that he's given me. Correct. These are points that maybe you guys have made missteps on that have led to the dissolution of this family. But with our reunification plan, we plan to correct this. Okay? So first of all, the in-laws unemployment blast post on Facebook.
Yeah. Your fucking mom put me on blast, remember? A long time ago, a couple years ago, about how when I fucking was talking to you in private about my job situation, and I told you I don't want anybody else knowing about this. And you went and fucking told your mom. And what'd your mom do? Put it on Facebook for everyone to fucking read about how Ben doesn't have a fucking job. Ben's unemployed. He's in between jobs right now. I told you that in confidence, and you went and told your mother and father about it, and then they went and posted it on Facebook. And now my fucking parents are reading about what your parents put on Facebook and some shit that I told you in confidence. You remember 2013, November.
It was over 10 years ago.
Well, it doesn't matter now, does it? Because that shit stayed with me for a long time.
Do you have a job yet?
He works construction.
What the fuck? I'm telling you about something that happened a long time ago, and now you're trying to move it onto something that you need to stay on subject.
Well, I'm telling you now.
Listen, the point of the matter is you said something a long time ago that hurt me, and I'm bringing it up now to tell you that you said something that hurt me, and you're fucking still doing it. You're still doing the same thing you always do. Do you have a job now? I'm fucking telling you, you said something a long time ago that really cut me, and you don't give a shit. You're asking me if I have a job now. I'm here. Is that not important? I'm here right now. I'm doing this. You think this is easy for me?
Let's move on to the next point here. On Lance's 5th birthday, the wrong address situation, how you guys gave Ben the wrong address for the birthday party.
Yeah, go ahead. Fucking, go ahead.
Well, that's when you were drinking.
And he was doing that.
What the fuck? I was doing that? Did you just fucking say that?
Yeah.
What's that?
Nothing, son. Fucking nothing. You shitting me?
No.
You know what I was fucking doing? Look, I know that you're a fucking mom. You want to be mom. You want to take care of the kids. You think it's easy for the man of the house to have to provide? So what if I was doing a little bit of smack on the side? It's my son's 5th birthday. My son's 5th birthday party.
We didn't want you to come
You
here all
fucking give me the wrong address,
Because
so I go and sit in an empty lot. I sit in an empty
He's a
lot.
bad example for the kids.
Hey, she's interrupting me, sir. Am I not allowed to have my fucking turn or what?
I would appreciate if you didn't use the explicitives next
Am I not allowed to have my turn, sir? She's interrupting me, please.
Just speak now. Just speak now.
You sent me an address to an empty parking lot, and I stayed there for 2.5 hours waiting for my son to show up. And I thought that was where the birthday party was held, and I didn't find out until the day after when I checked on Facebook that my son's birthday party had already happened and that you had sent me the wrong address for the birthday party. And do you think that's okay to do to a father, to his son on his son's 5th birthday?
I thought it was because I didn't want them to see how you were acting.
They would be scared.
Be scared of their own father?
Yes.
For what? For what?
Do you know how you were acting?
I wasn't fucking acting any different. I wasn't acting
You're all
any
messed up
differently.
now, aren't you? You should be
Oh my
scared
God.
right now.
They're not. Are you boys scared of me? Hey, you scared of me?
They're scared of him.
They're not fucking scared of me. They're fine. The boys love. You know what? You fucking always used to do this shit where you would try to say, "Oh, the boys are scared of you. You're acting different in front of the boys." And you know what that is? That's a fucking mind game. That's a mind. No.
Look at me,
Hey, that's a. You see, you're upsetting our son.
He's about to have a shutdown. He hasn't been taking his pills.
That's
Look at him
some
now.
shit.
Crazy.
He doesn't have his
He's
medicine.
saying that Daddy's telling him not to take his pills. I don't know if that was you or the voices in his head.
Wow.
Hey.
Let's move on here. Let's move on. Because frankly, Benjamin.
Are we gonna fucking move on after I get a chance?
Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me, Benjamin. I'm doing you a service. You gave me a list of all these supposed infractions that your ex-wife here has given you, and can I bring them up? They're your points, and I'm giving you the time to talk about them.
All right.
Apparently, they lied about Chris's extracurricular activity.
That's right. Why did you guys tell me that Chris was doing football when he was doing fucking theater? Why did you tell me that Chris was out there as a fucking O-line when he was playing Peter Pan in musical theater. You think I would sign off on my son doing musicals in local theater?
You just doing it. We were tossing it out in the garage.
You're doing what? You're doing what? Say that louder. One more time.
We were tossing the football around just like a few hours ago.
I'm not talking about 15 minutes ago, Josie.
We stopped the theater. I told them I didn't want that
the theater.
You stopped the fucking... Look at how he...
We didn't want him turning out like Zeno.
You fucking... I told you I didn't want either of my boys doing local theater. You put them in plays, you put them in musicals, and you made them dance and sing, and you said, oh, go for the lead. You gotta be the lead role. And my boys wanted to play sports. My boys wanted to play football and baseball. They didn't want to do musical theater.
What did you say, Chris?
I actually wanted to join choir.
I thought theater meant like watching movies.
You fucking racist, boy. If I was in this boy's life, I'm telling you, things would have turned out a lot differently.
If you were in that boy's life, he would be dead.
Okay, let's move on. Apparently your ex-wives put Vance in special ed unnecessarily. That's a claim.
Yeah, how about that? How about the fucking time when Vance wasn't reading at his grade level, and so, oh, Vance must be retarded. We better put him in fucking special ed.
We never said that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, you may not have said that.
Let's be conscious. Let's be Vance is here for this family crisis meeting. Let's be conscious of what people are saying about him.
You may have not said that. You may have not called Vance the R word. But that doesn't change the fact that when Vance wasn't reading at his grade level, you pulled him out and you put him in a special education class without consulting me, his father. And I'm telling you, as his father, when I was his age, I wasn't reading at a fucking 5th grade reading level. I wasn't put in special education classes.
Bobby's been bullying him extra.
It doesn't matter, Bobby. It doesn't.
Put him in a different class so they're not in the same classroom.
Sylvia, it doesn't matter if Bobby's been bullying him. He's my son. You understand? He's my son. He can handle it. A little bit of bullying. He's going to be a big man when he gets older. It doesn't mean you pull him out of his classroom and put him in special education classes.
That's the only other option.
That's not the only other option. You tell him, you pull him aside into his room, and you say, bud, you stick it out. You say, you stick it out like your old man did. But of course, you guys are too fucking busy to ever call me to consult me about what to do in these types of situations.
Do you even know what school he goes to? Have you even visited?
It doesn't matter what fucking...
Exactly. So you've never.
It doesn't matter what school he goes to. It's the same shit all over again. When I was a kid, yeah, so what if kids make fun of him? What do you think makes a man a man? You tell him to man up. You don't let kids pick on you. And what do you guys do? Oh, let's pull him out of his class. Yeah, real smart idea. Let's destroy his self-confidence and pull him out of his classroom and put him in a special education class because Bobby from soccer is picking on him. So what?
I feel like the special education class has done wonders for his confidence. He's going around saying, I'm special.
Oh my God.
I mean, look at the classes. He's more confident now.
He found his own hobbies there, Benjamin. He found out about ponies. He found out about My Little Pony. He found out about.
Hey, let me tell you something. Look, I know you're from the government. I know you're from CPS. You're doing your job. I get it. My son is not a fucking theater fag. He's a grown man.
Let's not use that word.
I don't give a shit.
You're in front of me. He's been bullying a gay kid at school.
Benjamin, when you use language like that, Benjamin.
Yeah.
His school, 65% of the student body is LGBTQIA. Okay, so he's going to replicate that behavior, and that's only going to land him in more trouble.
We've been wondering where he gets it from.
I've been gone for 3 fucking years. What do you mean? Where did he get it?
And you just use the F word in front of him.
Well, so I'm fucking up. You put me in hot water. You're trying to tell me that I'm not raising my boys right. So obviously I'm going to get a little bit upset.
Chris is on a diet, and look what he's eating. Look what you gave him.
Hey, you know what? I'm so fucking... You know what? I'll deal with this after. Let's fucking continue.
Do you even know your kids' birthdays?
Let's continue. The claim that you guys, your ex-wife. Can we focus? Because I have. Look, there's families all over this state that I have to get to. Okay, this isn't the only dysfunctional family.
I can get it. Go ahead.
The claim that your ex-wife kicked Chip out from living on your couch without having a conversation about it first.
How about the time that I fucking took Chip in?
He was smoking
When
heroin
he was
in
fucking-
front of the kids and blowing
It doesn't
smoke in their
matter.
I
face.
thought he was fucking dead on the couch.
Chip is my friend from high school. And if he's going through a fucking hard time and I'm paying the mortgage, I shouldn't have to fucking ask anyone for permission to bring in a friend from high school who's going through hard. Why
You
should
have to
I?
think about the kids. You can't just think about yourself.
The kids-
That's the problem.
He let fentanyl out. He let fentanyl out in the open and
The
drank
kids
all
are-
the sugar and he's fucking, oh man. You
The
don't
kids were
you have to go to the
three-
hospital.
They were 3 years old. My friend Chip, okay, I know you guys probably don't fucking have close friends like I do, but my best friend Chip was off fucking Roxy's. Off Roxy's, and he needed a place to stay because he didn't want to sleep at the fucking bus stop. So God forgive me for bringing in my high school friend to sleep on the couch in front of my fucking baby children. They're fucking babies.
We'll apologize to Chris.
Do you think they're gonna remember that? No.
He remembers
Don't fucking
going to the
bring them.
hospital
Don't bring them into this
for
shit.
fentanyl overdose.
Don't bring them into this.
Fucking friends.
So what? Did your friend tell you that he was sober?
Hey boys, you remember Chip? You remember Dave? You remember Chip? No, you don't. No, they don't fucking remember Chip. They don't remember shit.
He said he never remembers.
No, he didn't. He said he didn't know shit.
Chris, can you speak up? Chris, you have the
Surgeon
floor.
had to cut me open. Like, yeah, they took me to the hospital. They literally had to pump my stomach pad. I may have been 3, but I remember this shit.
He has a good memory. He's
Yeah,
smart.
that was Chris. That was Chris off the fucking Bad Batch.
Are we
And
past-
that was once. That was once out of
Only
fucking
once.
50 times. I thought other times Chip was a fucking saint. He cleaned after him. You remember he cleaned after himself. He used to make the blanket when he left. You sleep on the couch. You fold the blanket and put it on the edge of the couch.
Yeah, because he threw up all over everything, so he had
He
to
didn't
wash it
fucking
clean up.
throw up over anything. What are you talking about? Chip threw up on shit. Chip was a fucking Roxy addict. If he did throw up on shit, he was withdrawing. It's not his fault.
He tells
You're
you
fucking
he
blaming me for my friend's withdrawals. I'm trying to do a service to my friend, to my high school buddy.
Apologize to your son.
I don't have to apologize.
He remembers it.
I don't have to. Hey, look, let me tell you girls something. Okay? I'm a fucking man. Okay? My sons, they want to remember certain things. They want to misremember certain things. That's not me. That's not me who has to apologize to them. Okay? I did the right thing. I brought Chip in when he was down on his luck, and you girls want to say, oh, apologize to your son. Apologize to your son. I don't have anything to apologize for. I did the right thing by Chip. By
Chip is
bringing him
using
in.
you.
By bringing him in off the street when he was down on his luck. And I don't have anything to... The boys are stronger men for it. For going through what they went through when Chip was living with us. They're stronger for it. If it was up to you, you'd probably have them do a fucking musical theater in the living room.
No, we're actually going to do karaoke tonight.
Yeah, fucking court, because you know what, that's, no, that's your deal. You want to emasculate the boy.
Benjamin.
You want to emasculate.
Benjamin, we're not doing theater in the living room. Okay, that's
Well,
not
I
what's going
sure
on.
hope not. These are my sons. I should have some say over what they
We're
do
not.
and don't do.
Let's not get caught up in this theater in the living room thing. That's not what's going on. Okay. What we are doing is having a family crisis meeting, and I don't want to stay on 1 point too long.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Move on.
Okay. Do we feel like we've addressed the Chip situation? Has everyone said their piece?
Well, I just wanted
No.
to...
We're gonna move on.
Thank
Apparently, your ex-wife told Chris that you guys were getting a divorce on his birthday to get back at you.
How about that? How about the fucking time you pulled Chris into his room and said, oh, hey, by the way, your father and I are getting divorced. Make sure you take good care of him. Make sure you take good care of Dad on your birthday while we get fucking divorced. Why'd you do that? Why'd you pull Chris into his bedroom and say, oh, hey, your father and I are getting divorced. It's your birthday, by the way. I hope you have what it takes to take care of Dad. Why'd you do that to me? Didn't make it even harder on me.
You wanted to find out on him to find out on his own? It's better that we told him.
Find out? What the fuck are you talking about? Find out on his own. We were fine. We weren't having any problems. We had a fucking argument the night before, and then you, to get back at me, go in there and tell Chris that we're getting a divorce because you wanted to stick it to me. You wanted to stick it to Dad for fucking
You guys
arguing
went out on
with
his
me the night
birthday
before.
would balance out the bad information. You know, a piece of birthday cake right after, sure right back up.
The fuck? Fucking birthday cake?
He loves birthday cake.
You fucking told Chris that Daddy was getting divorced from his mother. That's fucking birthday. You think that's cool? You gonna give him a fucking piece of birthday cake?
He loves cake.
The fuck does that have to do with
He
anything?
loves cake and ice cream.
That's a mental. That's no. That's fucking mental abuse right there. You get that? Write that down.
We're
mental
sorry,
abuse.
Dad.
Mental abuse on Chris's 5th birthday for telling Daddy that Daddy and Mommy are getting divorced. That's mental abuse. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, fucking birthday cake? But you give me a
Ben,
fucking break.
I'll level with you. We'll admit that was wrong of us, okay? We're sorry.
Yeah, now you fucking admit, what, 7 years after? Now you want to say
Well,
it's
we're
wrong.
sorry. Does it mean nothing to you that we're sorry?
That's nice that you're sorry. That's very nice.
All right, good. That's great. Let's move on to the next one. The infidelity incidents between the years of 2011 and 2013.
Yeah, God, I'm fucking can't even talk about that shit. It might make me fucking upset. Go ahead, you tell him. You tell him what you did. Tell him about that shit that you put on Facebook. Remember? You remember when you said, "Oh, I'm at a fucking house party." Blah blah blah. You remember 2 years after the 2011 shit with Scott? With Scott after 2011, we were at that house party on the back patio.
Why do you gotta bring
With the
water?
Christmas lights, you remember the patio on the back with the Christmas lights, and I fucking left the party early, and you stayed late. You fucking stayed late.
Well, you just never.
And then remember what happened? No. I'm not even gonna fucking say it. You remember what happened? What you did with Scott 2 years after I told you I didn't want you seeing Scott anymore. I didn't want you hanging out with him or talking to him or being friends with him. At that party on the back patio, you saw Scott there, you remember? And then you posted on Facebook afterwards? Yeah, I'm not even gonna fucking sit. Go ahead, tell him. Tell the fucking camera. There's a camera right there. Tell him. Tell him what you fucking did with Scott, slut. You fucking bitch. You broke me. You fucking broke me. You did it twice, too. I told you not to do it after the first time, and you went and did it a second time. Why? Go ahead.
Josie?
The kids loved Scott. I thought he would be a positive role model in their life.
Of course.
They remember Scott.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember Scott? Tell us about Scott.
Scott taught me how to skateboard.
Taught me how to shoot a bow and arrow.
Remember when Scott taught you how to shave your face?
Shitting me right now?
Scott did more for those kids than you ever
Scott
did.
taught him how to shave. You fucking let Scott teach my boys how to shave?
Well, you weren't there to do it.
Wow.
The last claim here, the drinking during pregnancy.
I don't even fucking want to look at these fucking girls right now. It's fucking pissing me off so much. I can't believe they thought Scott to teach my fucking boys. Scott taught you boys how to shave? Are you shitting me?
No, it's true. It was actually really easy.
Go ahead.
The drinking during pregnancy claim.
Shit. Oh my god.
You claimed it was during both pregnancies.
I'd be
Is that
surprised.
true, or is that-
I'd be fucking surprised if they didn't
I'll
have
be honest, it was only during Chris's, not Vance's. As you can obviously see the mental difference.
Hey.
No.
Honestly, I think both of you are.
No, you're good. You're a good boy. Hey, drinking during pregnancy, let me tell you what. I don't really have a dog in this fight. I may or may not have encouraged her to have a couple of drinks during pregnancy. I know how
Exactly.
I imagine how stressful it can be. So you know what? I'm gonna take a little bit of fall for that one. I did tell her, you know, what, you want to have a glass of wine, you want to have a cigarette, you go right ahead. Chris will be just fine. And I really did think Chris would be just fine. And that was my fault. I'm gonna take the partial responsibility for that. I told her to drink when she was pregnant with Chris.
Why'd you tell us it was during both terms?
Well, because she did it with Vance. Vance turned out fine. I didn't think it was going to be an issue because she did it with Vance. She drank tons of shots when she was pregnant with Vance. And then what? She does it with Chris. I told her the same thing. You do what you got to do with Chris, and then suddenly Chris comes out who he is. I didn't think it was going to be an issue until Chris came out. And then after Chris, I was like, look, you should not drink anymore during the pregnancy. And as far as I know, she hasn't had any more kittens. But fucking, I've been out of the picture for 3 years. Who knows? She probably has fucking kids running around in Tijuana for all I know. Yeah, laugh it fucking up. Laugh it up. It's
Well, I think
true.
we've been there.
You know it's true. Any other questions?
Not a question. I have kind of a resolution here. Okay. This whole meeting, thank you guys for participating, and I wish I didn't have to do this, but the power vested in me by the state gives me authority to make temporary legal separations when I see fit.
Thank God, man. You guys are getting away from your fucking bitch mother, huh? About time.
Benjamin is for the foreseeable future. I'm placing an involuntary restraining order against all 3 of your wives here and the children. That includes a 2,000 feet radius around all of them at all times. That means I measured it all the way up, halfway up the cul-de-sac is as far as you can come.
Are you fucking serious?
Including the school zones. Including the school zones.
It's okay.
We can't see
What?
No. Hold on. Fucking no. Stop. Hey, stop.
This is temporary. This is temporary until we can go through the courts and figure something out.
Fucking kidding me? You're fucking taking my boys away.
It's temporary.
Temporary while this stuff goes down.
Stop all this shit. You're fucking taking my boys away from me?
I'm taking
You fucking blowing my heart out to my fucking baby.
Benjamin, I'm taking you away from your boys. I'm not taking your boys away from you. You need to separate from this
Are you
family.
fucking kidding?
You need to separate from this family, Ben.
Are you fucking no! Let's go! Boys, let's go! No! My fucking car!
This is effective.
No, let's fucking come on, let's go!
Hey, it's
Take the
okay. I'll let you eat a cheeseburger. You want a cheeseburger? Anyone want a cheeseburger?
Come on, let's go upstairs.
We got 21. We
You can play karaoke. You got the football.
Your dad is
My fucking boy!
like this. You gotta
Give me my fucking boy! You're not taking them from me.
Get away, stay away.
You're not taking them from me.
No. I think he can give them a
Benjamin, if you want this to be temporary and not permanent, you need to.
Sad. He's gonna remember this forever.
You fucking bitch! You fucking bitch!
Benjamin, don't make things worse for yourself.
No!
Don't
fuck
make
all that! These fucking... You bitch! You bitch! You ruined me! Fucking twice! You took my fucking babies from me! I fucking hate you! You fucking bitch! Fucking take this fucking bottle! Fucking drink it! Fuck you! You
Hey, those are Chris's. Chris is dead. And his toys.
ruined it! You took my fucking boys!
Can we get him out of here?
Yeah,
You fucker! I'll fucking get my boys! I'll get my fucking boys! You can't fucking take them from me! You bitch! You fucking bitch! Fuck!
Okay, well. Fuck
How are you
him.
guys
He
doing?
doesn't know how we need. He doesn't know what
Okay,
we need.
Vance? Can you talk?
Did he hurt you again?
No, I'm just.
Do you want Scott? We can call up Scott. Do you want Scott here?
I blocked him on Facebook. I don't know if he'd answer.
I still have his number. I can call him.
You can give me my skateboard lessons.
Yeah, we'll call Scott up for some skateboard lessons.
Yeah. And if he doesn't do it, I know someone at school can help us. Fine.
It'll be okay, Vance.